They call it the Helen Mirren effect. A woman in her 70s who continues to light up every red carpet with nothing more than a simple hairstyle. A soft, layered bob kissed gently by the silver strands of time. And you know what? According to Vogue and The Guardian, it is often the hairstyle that becomes the invisible frame, quietly redefining the beauty and aura of a mature woman. Maybe, in one of those quiet mornings in front of the mirror, you've softly wondered, is there still a different way I can look beautiful? The answer is yes, and this video is your gentle invitation. Welcome to Healthwise for seniors, where life's lines and the passing of time are no longer something to hide, but rather the very essence from which your true beauty can bloom again. Today, we'll explore 7 hairstyles recommended by experts from Allure, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar, styles that don't just make you look younger, but awaken a quiet confidence and inner joy. This video is more than a list, it's a journey. Each hairstyle is a story, an inspiration, a loving touch to the soul of every woman brave enough to renew herself after 60. If your heart is longing for a gentle spark to fall in love with your reflection again, don't hesitate to hit subscribe and walk alongside Healthwise for seniors. Let each week be a choice to live beautifully, not to look young, but to become truly graceful in your own way. One modern layered pixie, the simplicity of the seasoned. Sometimes the shorter it is, the freer it feels. Just like the layered pixie cut, unfussy, unpretentious, yet deeply expressive. The neatness of someone seasoned, the freedom of someone who's let go of judgment. According to Allure magazine, the pixie is more than a haircut. It's a declaration of authenticity, a statement from women who choose to live honestly. From Jamie Lee Curtis, the Hollywood icon with that chic silver pixie, to Mae Musk, Elon Musk's mother and a celebrated model in her own right, many have chosen the pixie to say, "Aging doesn't dim me. It lets me shine in my truth." A pixie cut enhances cheekbones, the eyes, and the skin's natural glow. It's ideal for those with fine hair, low volume, or anyone looking to cut back on styling time. Once trimmed short, the face appears brighter, the neck longer, and even jawline wrinkles seem softened by its tidy silhouette. Ms. Truck, 66, shared, "I used to worry short hair would make me look older. But after one pixie cut and a glance in the mirror, I saw a woman who looked liberated. It felt like I'd just set down a heavy backpack I didn't realize I was carrying." Tips for choosing and styling. If you have a round face, go for a pixie with a long side-swept fringe for a more elegant angle. If you have natural silver hair, keep it hydrated with argan oil. There's no need for dye. The silver glow is beauty itself. Pair with square neck shirts or V-neck sweaters to soften the haircut's precision with tender textures. 2 soft layered bob, when gentleness becomes strength. Gentleness never goes out of style. A soft bob that hugs the face, subtly veiling the cheekbones and softening the gaze, can make you look as if you've just stepped out of an afternoon tea painting. Anna Wintour, the legendary editor-in-chief of Vogue, has kept her iconic bob for over 40 years, a symbol of precision and elegance. But for women in their 60s, the bob takes on a different soul. It's not sharp or cold, but gentle like a hand-knit scarf, warm, familiar, and filled with love. Harper's Bazaar once described the layered bob as a companion to the mature face, because it can cradle angles, soften strong jawlines, and create balance without needing a trace of makeup. Ms. Hong, 68, once struggled with severe hair loss after chemotherapy. One day, she walked into a salon and asked to cut it all off. From that moment on, she kept her hair in a soft bob and shared, "I still feel feminine. Still gentle, but not weak anymore." Tips for choosing and styling. Oval, long, or square faces all suit the bob, just adjust the length and layering near the cheeks. Best with medium-thick hair, curl the ends slightly to add movement. Pair with round neck tops, dainty necklaces, or a side-tied silk scarf, perfect for catching the golden light of afternoon sun. 3. Layered lob, long bob, the sunlight of graceful maturity. If the classic bob is like a gentle piano note, then the layered lob, a shoulder-length bob with soft, flowing layers, is a full symphony. It preserves femininity and softness, yet carries a touch of refined rebellion that invites a second glance, and then a third. Diane Keaton, the legendary actress gracing covers of Vanity Fair, In Style, and Harper's Bazaar, continues to wear her tousled lob with grace. "I don't need to look young," she once said. "I just want to feel free." The layered lob brings movement to the hair, intentional yet effortless. It's especially flattering for those with thick or naturally wavy hair, or anyone wanting a refresh without sacrificing length. Ms. On, a 60-year-old former architect, shared, "I held onto my long hair because I wasn't ready to let go of my femininity. But the lob helped me move forward. I still see me, just a gentler version of myself." Tips for choosing and styling. Let your hair graze the collarbone, with soft layers beginning from the chin for added flow. Add loose waves at the ends for texture and charm. Pair with draped neckline tops, a printed turban, or round sunglasses for a look that's grounded, yet dreamy. 4. Elegant shag, when asymmetry creates harmonious character. The shag haircut, with its uneven layers and feathered bangs, was once the icon of 1970s rebellion. But today, as women enter their golden years, it returns in a new light, more refined, more soulful. According to Marie Claire, the modern shag gives a sense of deliberate freedom with every cut. It adds volume to thinner hair through gentle layering and subtle shape. It's particularly flattering for heart-shaped, long, or hollow cheeks, as the layers add fullness and a youthful softness. Jane Fonda, at 86, reintroduced the shag to the fashion world with elegance and power. Her voluminous, layered haircut exudes the essence of a woman who's seen it all and refuses to be boxed in. Ms. Hoa, a retired doctor from Da El Letterwaniyewanti, laughed when friends commented after her haircut, "You look like an artist now." And she smiled. "That's because I'm finally living for myself, not for anyone else." Styling suggestions. Shag works best at mid-length, from ears to shoulders. Avoid cutting too short if you have a round face. Bangs should graze the eyebrows or sweep to the side, softening the forehead. Pair with oversized shirts, a narrow scarf, or soft brown contact lenses for a poetic, free-spirited charm. Person female 5. Shoulder-length layers, where timeless softness lives on. There's a unique beauty in women over 60 who still wear long hair, not as a clinging to youth, but as a conscious, elegant choice born of self-care and confidence. According to In Style, shoulder-length hair with gentle layering is the perfect in-between for maturity and youth. Long enough to let down for casual days, yet soft enough to style for special occasions. Layering adds lightness and bounce, keeping it airy, not aging. Actress Michelle Pfeiffer, now 65, still wears her hair past her shoulders with soft, curled layers. "I don't need short hair to match my age," she said in People magazine. "I need a hairstyle that makes me feel confident." Ms. Leanne, 62, a retired marketing director, shared that after she left her job, she let her hair grow back to her college days' length. "Strangely, I still feel just as soft, except this time, I'm soft for myself." Gentle application. Shoulder length is ideal for letting it down, tying half up, or styling a loose bun. If your hair is thick, go for thinner layers and use nourishing serum weekly on the ends. Pair with linen dresses, long chiffon scarves, or simple round neck tees to evoke timeless, graceful youth. 6. Chin length cuts sharp, modern, and gallery-worthy. The chin length blunt cut may seem like something only runway models can pull off. But in truth, it beautifully suits mature women with defined facial features. This haircut highlights the jawline, creating a sleek silhouette that's striking without being harsh and instantly elegant. According to The Guardian, the blunt cut is the secret to expensive minimalism, seemingly simple, but it demands precision and finesse. A clean, straight cut not only refreshes the look, but also lends the face a structured, refined clarity. Tai Ha, a 63-year-old lacquer artist, shared, "I wanted to look like a piece of art, simple and distinct. And this chin-length cut did exactly that." Since changing her hairstyle, she's often been invited to model for senior fashion exhibitions. Artist palette tips for styling and pairing. Consider adding a side part to soften the overall balance. This cut pairs wonderfully with glasses, especially clear frames or vintage square designs. Combine it with a structured blazer or a crisp collared shirt, and you'll radiate the charisma of a confident city lady. 7. Loose water waves, when hair speaks for the smile. Some hairstyles don't need to say a word. They just gently fall and soften the eyes of anyone who looks your way. Soft, wavy hair, often called water waves, carries a kind of tenderness that never leaves you, even when the silver strands begin to show. According to Elle magazine, this is the style that revives femininity for women over 55. Gentle waves from the ears down create movement, depth, and volume, while also concealing thinning or dry hair. Andie MacDowell, 66, once stunned social media with her silver waves at Cannes. No heavy makeup, no dazzling gown, and yet the entire room paused because she was truly beautiful. Ms. Van, 60, a former literature teacher, once said, "I used to think wavy hair was tacky. But one day, with soft waves and a white cardigan on, my granddaughter said, 'Grandma, you look like a fairy.' Since then, I've never straightened my hair again." Herb tips for maintaining the waves. Use curlers instead of heat tools to protect your hair. If you go to a salon, ask for soft, natural waves, no fixed styling. Pair with a light knit sweater, a midi dress, or a straw hat, and you'll be the gentle melody of autumn in a bustling street. Closing, a longer, inspirational ending for video. 7 hairstyles that help you feel softer and younger after 60. Maybe youth has moved on, but the spirit of youth never truly leaves. It's simply waiting for a quiet nod from you. And sometimes, a new haircut is the beginning of that journey, not to become someone else, but to return to yourself more gently, more deeply. After 60, we no longer chase trends. We don't need the hot hairstyles or flashy beauty products. Instead, we seek what fits, what feels right, and something tender enough to make us pause in the mirror each morning and smile softly. Today, Healthwise for Seniors has walked you through 7 hairstyles, not just haircuts, but 7 intimate ways to reconnect with yourself. Some may make you feel strong yet soft. Others may make you feel natural but captivating, and some are quiet symphonies of grace. Each one a suggestion, but in the end, you are the one painting the most beautiful portrait of yourself. If any of these styles quietly touched your heart, leave a comment. Not because we need validation, but because someone else out there might need the same gentle nudge. And if you want to continue this journey of embracing beauty in maturity, slowly, freely, hit subscribe to Healthwise for Seniors. Here, we don't just talk about fashion, we explore peace in our choices and softness in each transformation. Thank you for being here with Healthwise for Seniors today. See you in the next video, where every strand, every line becomes a cherished note in the symphony called A Woman's Golden Years.